delete the incriminating evidence Diana found proving Charles and Camilla's affair. Prince Charles left incriminating evidence of his affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, leaving Diana devastated, an explosive book has revealed. When 32-year-old Prince Charles married 20-year-old Lady Diana Spencer on July 29, 1981, he had another woman in his life. Just days before the fairy tale wedding, Charles presented Camilla, married with 2 young children at the time, with a gift. Not just any gift either, it was a gold bracelet engraved with GF. GF meant either Gladys and Fred, Charles and Camilla's nicknames for one another, or Girl Friday, Charles' pet name for Camilla. According to Jessica Jane, author of The Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla's Story and Secrets, Diana found the incriminating gift intended for Camilla in one of Prince Charles' employees' office a few weeks before she married him. The book concluded that Diana confronted Charles about the gift, but he still went ahead and gave it personally to Camilla 2 days before their wedding. Royal biographer Andrew Morton alleged that it was a bracelet engraved with the letters G and F, a subtle reference to Charles and Camilla's nicknames, Gladys and Fred. Gladys and Fred were nicknames Charles plucked from his favorite television show, Goon Show. Jessica Jane explains, the princess was especially annoyed that on their honeymoon, she discovered 2 photos of Camilla tucked in Charles' diary, and the cufflinks he wore to a party bore 2 interlinked CS. The cufflinks were a gift from Camilla. Even though Diana had made the heartbreaking discovery, she and Charles went through with tying the knot. In an interview following their split, Diana said that she desperately wanted it to work. I desperately loved my husband and I wanted to share everything together, which breaks my heart a little bit. According to the book, knowledge of Charles and Diana's marital problems were not publicly known at the time, and it was widely seen by the public as a fairy tale marriage. In 1996, Diana, Princess of Wales, and Prince Charles got divorced after a 15-year marriage. Undoubtedly, one of the major contributing factors towards the public breakdown of the royal couple's union was what Diana herself once described as the third person in their marriage, Camilla Parker Bowles. Prince Charles had dated Camilla before getting together with Princess Diana, after meeting at a polo match in 1970. The couple developed a romance which lasted for a year, but Charles and Camilla broke up in 1971 when Prince Charles joined the Royal Navy. 2 years later, Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles, and any future for Camilla and Charles seemed to have been put to bed. As we well know, Charles began dating a 19-year-old Lady Diana Spencer in 1980. And the couple married in July the following year. But it seems the feelings that had developed between Charles and Camilla didn't magically disappear with their separation, and in 1986 the couple rekindled their love affair, despite both being married to other people. It wasn't until 1992, however, that the palace confirmed there were marital problems between Charles and Diana, and the couple announced their separation in December of that year. But 5 years later, not long before her untimely death, Princess Diana spoke openly in an interview about how she discovered her husband had been having an affair during their marriage. Beware, it's fairly heartbreaking. In fact, it pretty much sounds like the Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman storyline in Love Actually, which is enough to break me every time I watch it. The Mirror reports that in the candid interview, Diana reveals she discovered a parcel just weeks before their wedding. She opened it, and inside was a bracelet. I was still too immature to understand all the messages coming my way. And then someone in his office told me that my husband has had a bracelet made for her, Diana said. I walked into this man's office one day and I said, "Ooh, what's in that parcel?" And he said, "Oh, you shouldn't look at that." So I opened it and there was the bracelet, recalled Diana. I was devastated, and I said, well, he's going to give it to her tonight. So rage, rage, rage. You know, why can't you be honest with me? Continued Diana. But no, absolutely cut me dead, she said. According to royal biographer Andrew Morton, the bracelet was engraved with the letters G and F, which apparently stood for the nicknames Charles and Camilla gave each other, Gladys and Fred. Of course, Charles wasn't the only party to have been unfaithful. Royal Central reports that in 1994, in separate televised interviews, both Charles and Diana admitted to having had extramarital affairs. Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles famously reunited legitimately a few years later, and Camilla moved into Clarence House in 2003. In 2005, The couple got married, and Queen Elizabeth gifted her new daughter-in-law with the title of Duchess of Cornwall. When Charles becomes king in the future, it's not confirmed whether Camilla will adopt the title of HRH, Princess Consort, or if she'll be formally known as HRH, Queen Consort.